Hello and welcome. This is Diana, and you are watching Holistic Vibes. This is going to be a message for my weary earth angels, right? Like, you guys have been in the trenches, and your realities may not represent or look like what you had in mind, right? Like, it's almost like we're on a completely different timeline than what you perceive to be just 5 years ago, right? And for those of you that have like felt like you've lost years, you're not imagining like you literally jumped through like a tunnel or like pipeline of a parallel reality, right? And so I think this is going to be a reading of a clearing, of a hope of like you releasing any energies or like tightnesses in the body that you've yet to like acknowledge the pathways to, right? For those of you that do not know, I am an energy healer, I am a clearer, I am a transmuter. Um, you can label me what you want. I am what I am, and like, let's get rid of some energies, right? My specialty is entity removal. Um, so like, let's go on a journey and let's see where you've been kind of like holding on to, or where you're acknowledging that you are just exhausted, and it's okay, right? Because uh, this is a school of sorts. You can call it what you want, but they're freaking lessons. And the question is like, how have you been responding? You know, do you feel like you have stepped backwards in certain areas? Um, yeah, where have you kind of been fighting the journey to like become a mirror, right? It's like once you realize that the world reflects you, and the kinder you are to the people around you, or the way you soften your heart with every interaction, you're essentially retraining your subconscious to say, this is how I move in my reality, right? And in the end, like, we are all humans having a human experience. Even somebody who is so in their wounds, think like a drug addict, or an alcoholic, right? They're so in numbing and engulfing of their own emotions that like that's their state of reality. And like when you pause and you look at yourself and you say, okay, like what we're going to start doing, and what I'm kind of picking up is like there is this shift in frequency, a shift in your voice, a shift in the way that you align with whatever your truth is, that is going to make you even step more into your godly like alignment, right? Like you're going to be in the world, but not of the world. It's like you're going to see the soul having a human experience, and you're going to want to bring them into the enlightenment and into the awareness through like whatever frequency you're holding, or how you're moving in the world. It's kind of like a rebirthing of like the world you want it to become, right? And again, it's that focus on the Maharishi effect. It's the ripple of the frequency. Like the more you believe that people can do good things, or that, you know, everybody deserves to be free, everybody deserves equality, right? Everybody deserves like a higher education or knowledge to function below a Neanderthal, right? Like common sense, like it's really that shift in happening, in helping. It's they're literally saying there will now be a an obvious split of energies and frequencies. It's almost like the lower vibration will no longer be able to like sustain. It's like it will be such an isolated perspective. Um, and they're just showing me like a very clear split between um, third world and first world, right? And we have like, I think, 6 more days for the year of the snake to be completed. And they're saying another dictator will fall. So I don't know what that's about, if that's already happened. It's by the full moon that's coming up. There's going to be like there's a shift, like whatever facade's been holding is going to collapse, is what they said. For those of you that feel like you're on your last leg, like you don't know where something's going to happen, you feel like you've been scrounging and like not seeing the fruits of your labor, it's like honor the root system. And it's like God is going to come right when it's on time. Like you have to surrender and be open to receive and not compromise on your foundations. It's like the who you are, the way you move in the world, the way you create for yourself, the way you love your community, right? Like however the world's attempted to tell you that you have to behave, it's kind of like you found your own sovereignty and your own victory, even on such a thin rope, right? It's like you still spoke your truth, even though your voice shook. And it's really like what's going to happen is wherever you're at, you're going to start seeing like people walking in your vibrational frequency, like people doing the internal work. Like you're going to start understanding like that this is the way people move in the reality I want to be a part of, right? And so although the exterior may feel like it's crumbling, it's like you're going to be pushed into a frequency or pushed into a timeline where you're going to start seeing the shift of the way that you want to live in the world. It's kind of like you're going to get your golden wings. Maybe your aura set is going to shift, like whatever you've been in a state of contrast, right? Or say you've been holding in a lower vibrational frequency, not realizing that you've been dipping and dipping and dipping and still like kind of, entertaining like a lower vibrational frequency, right? Entertaining old thought patterns, entertaining old emotional set points. They're just showing me like a gamut of different things that you've been kind of working on and inclining up of like how you're moving in the world. It's like kind of like re-understanding like how you are moving actively in the world and then choosing an even higher timeline. It's like pausing and actively saying, nope, that's not my circus. I wash my hands, right? It's honoring your own journey, not worrying about other people's journey, right? Like, or you're helping, but you're not actively holding the vibration of a lower frequency. It's like you're choosing to raise the frequency as you're moving. What have you been desiring? What have you been wishing, hoping, dreaming to come into your reality, right? The message is coming. Maybe something to do with work or a new beginning after like an elongated period in silence. Again, they're just saying that it's not on your time, it's on God's time. It's like it can be a minute, it can be a day, it can be 7 years. It can be, you know, it's the steadfast in the way that you move. It's almost like it's that energy of being tempted. Okay, well, if I took everything away, would you still move in the same vibrational frequency? Like, would you still behave in the same manner? And it's almost like a test, and it's you didn't even realize that like the masks that have been worn around you or the energies that have been worn around you, it's the you've been in sorrow, but like there's always been a guide like on your back. It's like even though you were at your breaking point, like you were closer to the end than you could have even imagined. It's like there needed to be the silence and the reflection of like your own alchemy, right? To bring in divine justice. It's so that you can truly step into the feminine energy or into like an energy of flow, right? It's that they're just showing me the way energy moves, right? Like the way chi kind of moves. And like there's something that is, and it's an old kind of ancestral like balancing of like the way that you're moving in the world. Like whatever you're pulling into your balance, into your being, it's going to be like a divine guest, a divine guest. It's almost like you're not even going to realize like it's you've raised frequency so quickly or in such a steadfast way that you're not even going to necessarily realize that the gates are open. Like I guess the gates are currently open right now, right? There is an energetic frequency where there are endings. There are things that are being spoken into existence that are no longer something that you need to be holding a burden for, right? There's no need. It's time. Yeah. By the time of the new moon, like whatever you're putting is speaking into existence, like it's going to come into being, and like then the old is going to flesh itself out, right? The old lower vibrational frequencies are going to become very, very obvious in regards to the word, in regards to the behaviors, in regards to the frequency. It's like what is in the dark will then become light, and then the light will be sustaining, and those that were of dark will be pulled into the light. It's kind of like what you went, once you see it, you can't unsee it. There is a frequency shift in the temperament within the collective, and it's like those that truly like walk in God's light, in the truth, in the divinity, are going to be very, very obvious, right? Because again, there is an agenda of the devil. There is an agenda of those that hold a dark vibrational frequency or have attempted to impede. But like the thing is even though there were delays, like what has been meant for you is in fact for you. Like you are the well, right? You are the portal. You are the frequency of the answers. And so it's like, regardless on what journey you decide to like explore on, the inner knowledge for you and like the way you clear your own shadow is going to be hands down like nothing no one can touch. It's like you hold the frequency of all that is. Does that make sense? I mean, and it's literally like, it's literally going to be this frequency where you will see people's moves before people will move. It's kind of like the honoring of one's own facet of all shadows. It's like once you truly get a foundational understanding of people, of the psychology of people, of the why people do what people do, um, the base functions of like Jung. They're just showing me young Freud and what's the other guy's name? Some philosopher. I don't know. You guys will probably be able to see his face. Um, they just said keep daydreaming in regards to a higher timeline, because there is in fact going to be a split. So like the more you can see in alignment within the universe, where you can see, a co-collaborative environment, um, where it's help, but it's honor of the journey to here. I think there's kind of like I don't know, somebody walks with like kind of a genie energy or like a inner knowing energy. Um, Somebody also could be quite abundant. Someone understanding that they've been holding the light or holding the vibrational frequency of possibilities. Mm. Allowing what is to be and being in a state of surrender. Yeah, something's happening by springtime. I don't know who this is for. I don't know. It's kind of weird. This is channeling. Somebody's going to be secure and you're going to get signs from your angelic team. It's whatever you've been believing is your reality will then become your reality, right? Yeah. I don't know. Somebody's going to be quite ecstatic and quite happy if this is your reading. I am going to leave that there. Yeah. One of these. Okay. By walking around your life's journey, you are dismantling a false belief system. Some of you need to craft, some of you need to play music. Also rejuvenation, like how are you filling up your own cup? How are you enjoying and relaxing your body, right? Are you inside all the time? Are you making it a point to get out and walk? Because again, you have to be in places to allow the divine to answer the prayers. If you're sitting inside, you're only getting more of the what you're experiencing or the what you've been experiencing, right? I swear something dropped out. That was interesting. Huh. Was there or no? For some reason I thought that was already out. So signs, yeah, look for signs. Oh, signs are there. Um, because that's going to be how it's going to show itself to you, or where there's been an impediment, right? Because again, they're showing me somebody with a very difficult journey where they've had to cover it all themselves. And it's an honoring of responses, the way we respond when in fight or flight, or in a state of creativity in a loose vibrational frequency, right? And the more you can get into a play and release kind of energy, you're going to open yourself up to miracles. Open yourself up to like things that are not necessarily supposed to take place. Yeah, it's there's like some kind of a surprise. I don't know. All right, I'm going to leave that there. If something in this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you would like a reading or a healing, just go to my website. It's HolisticVibes.org, and you can book there. I'm booking out about a week. And until next time, be well. And I hope that you feel a little bit lighter and a little bit brighter and more in your body than you were at the beginning. Ciao.